It's time to look into the future. Welcome, mages, to Zealman's Wizarding World, your chill place to get your Wizarding Night news without all the hype. So yes, this has been a long one coming because I've been coding this thing and testing it out, and hopefully, if you're listening to this video, then it's worked. So yes, little mic recorder thing instead of like all the XLR cables and USB sound cards and like malarkey. We just record it onto a little memory card, and away we go. Anywho, that's not what we're here for. So hopefully you've been looking at my tweets, telling you how many ingredients to get for the community day, because I've not been able to get this video out. It's also been like a really weird day. I've been working weird days this week as well. So yeah, not been able to record until now, and work has also been really busy, so I've not been able to actually, I'll be working from home, actually take a break to actually do the recording. Anyway, so QD today, October 19th. There are werewolf, vampire, and doxy oddities that will appear more often. And the really good thing is, the time is now 11 AM to 2 PM local time. It does make, well, it makes our YouTubers' job a heck of a lot easier. And I know I've spent a lot of time chasing people around online, on Facebook groups and saying, you know, helping people work out what the time is for them. I learned a lot about time zones. Way more than I probably want to. Anyway, 3 times putting XP from all oddities, so it's good. So even if you do have all your pages prestige, or you get stuck, you can actually get some XP out of it. So Peripherals, Brain Elixir is the thing for that. Tonic for trace detection will reveal werewolves, vampires, and doxies exclusively. It seems to be its main focus at the moment anyway, given the brilliant event and stuff. That's good, so it makes it easier to concentrate on those only. And werewolf, vampire, and doxy oddities have the chance to reward dark arts runestones, which we need to keep for Halloween event, which I believe is 48 hours. So, Brufio's Brain Elixir Potion brew time is reduced to half an hour. Master Notes reduces it by 50% again. Okay, I had this cleared up by phases because when I say a 50% improvement, you're trying to add 50% of 15 onto 15. Technically, that's what it means. But actually, it means increased to 50% efficiency. So, increased to reducing your brew time by Brain Elixirs will take 15 minutes to brew. So, hopefully you have stocked up on your totals. I am woefully short. I'm about a quarter way there. I am only on 6. Unfortunately, my network went down yesterday, and I have a greenhouse up the road from me. And I put toastals on, and we cranked it up to get loads of toastals, but the network died, and I could not collect them, which is really frustrating. Okay, changed the battery in my lamp because it's running out. I always have spare batteries. So yes, leaping toastals, you need 24. Frog brains need 12. Rootsport eggs 12. Powder dragon claw 12, and I got everything covered apart from the leaping toastals. So yes, I'm trying to hit that again. Well, too late now. Can't hit it again because the event would have finished by the time they come through. So you may also want to have 5 trace tonics. You get one free with the event, or 6 brain elixirs if you want to keep fast. If you want to keep your fast brewing ones. And on the day, we get a free store bundle, which has tonic for trace detection, spell energy, and potion ingredients, the amount of which is currently unknown. So we have 2.50 out. After it's a little bit of a clunky launch with Samsung devices, it is now out for everybody. This was initially in the spoiler section, but it came out between writing the script and actually recording it. And we may have noticed by now that the greenhouses are always giving energy. So it used to be 1 in 3 chance of getting 4 energy, but now they always give energy, but it's not always 4 energy. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 or 4. But I don't know. I think consistency is better than 1 in 3 chance, because that just gets dice rolling gets frustrating in this game. And we have the new Fortress lobby, which is not quite fully working as of recording. You may have noticed that you still have the countdown timer, but the lobby looks a little differently. That's because there's a little gap next to the runestones where there's supposed to be the ready button, but that's not been enabled. They were having a few teething problems with that. Also, people having glitches where they were getting into the Dark Arts chamber for the Halloween event, which we'll be talking about in a second. Another thing is a photo mode for Golden Snitches. And also, you've probably seen the Dawdle Draft. It actually gives you an indication now of when it has stopped a Foundle from departing. It was pretty cool. I was using it the other day on the Unicorn, and it went to depart. I was like, ah! And it stopped, and it said, like, departure denied. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. But it does give you an initial heart attack as it just disappears. And some of your portrait ID things are grouped. I think some of the house frames were grouped together. I was playing with it the other day myself. And a download feature for essential assets for those of you who do not have much storage space on your phones. So it's time to venture into the restricted section, otherwise known as the spoiler part. So we're going to talk about things which are coming, which have been found in code. And the problem with these are sometimes these things only ever stay in the betas with the closed beta tester people and never actually make it into the game, like the orders. So with that in mind, we're looking at a gift feature. Now, this is not a gift feature where you can just give whatever you like to whoever you like. You will get gifts given to you from inns, greenhouses, and completing wizarding challenges. Now, there are 3 types of gifts. Well, these are called gift boxes. You have an energetic gift box, which has spell energy. We have a herbal gift box, which has ingredients. And we have an ancient gift box, which gives us runestone. There are a whole bunch of new tasks being added into the game. So earn X amount of wizarding XP from assignments. Earn X amount of wizarding XP from store packs in diagonally. That's a strange one. There's a few of those floating around. For more details, check out Jib's Entertainment. And we also have, finally, as mentioned in my Brilliant Events vlog, we actually have the Dark Witch coming to us. I was wondering this for a while, when she would actually turn up. And we apparently have 2 flavours of Dark Witch. We have a red flavour and a blue flavour. We can only assume that one of these is like formidable or one's a standard doofer. So, looking forward to that coming. Hopefully, well, you would think it would come this month, being a Dark Witch. So yes, hopefully that is in the next few days or couple of weeks. There aren't many weeks left, so you know. So the Halloween event, what we know is going to happen so far, again, this is taken from data mine, so not 100% accurate, maybe changing. We're going to have a set of tasks to complete. One would assume that these are like event tasks, much like the Brilliant event. So we're going to have return 10 Foundables of any family for 200 XP. Something in slot 2. For some reason it says NA. Number 3, it says defeat 3 foes in visiting challenges for 3 red books. Red books. They do listen to us. They are giving us more red books. Defeat 2 foes in wizarding challenges for 2 scrolls. I got 350 scrolls. Never mind. Defeat 1 foes in wizarding challenges for 1 restricted section book. Now we do know that we will have the special chamber with the basilisk in it, which we need to use our Dark Arts runestones from the community day and whatever you got knocking around. Oh, also completing all those tasks gives you 200 coins. But anyway, back to the basilisk. I'm not quite sure where that fits in with this Brilliant event because the notes I've got don't really mention him. So I guess it runs kind of alongside the fortress battle. So yeah, that's fun. What would be cool is if the basilisk fortress encounter thingy had a guaranteed Dark Arts runestone reward. That would be nice. And also during the Halloween event, we will have 5 Dark Arts runestones given to us and 15 spell energy from Diagon Alley. In addition, a paid store item of 1 Dark Arts runestones, of 1 of level 3, 1 of level 4, 1 of level 5, 5 healing potions, 5 extingulos, and 25 spell energy will be available for purchase. Now, digging into the code again, we have a number of new brilliants knocking around. There's a lot here. We've got decoy detonators, flying Ford Angler, baby hippogriff, Professor McGonagall, baby Niffler, River of Erised, Norwegian Ribback, baby, self-playing harp, Severus Snape, baby unicorn, a young Ginny Weasley, and a young Ron Weasley. This is a lot of brilliants, and they may have just chucked these all in here to throw us completely out the window. This is more than any Brilliant event would have. But what we do have coming is new foes, which is good because I'm bored with the same ones. So we actually have Hags, and Inferius, which is pretty cool. And these images are from Jibs Entertainment. We have Troll, we have Bounty Hunters, and these different images seem to be for like elites and normal ones and etc. A giant. This one's called a primate. So it's listed as a primate, but I think to me it looks like the Yeti. So I think that is our Yeti, which we had as a clue in one of the trailers. And also Mummy, which is actually canon. It is actually in it's actually in the Prisoner of Azkaban, where they tackle the Boggarts. One turns into a mummy. This is assuming you've read the books or audiobooks. So that's about it for now. Hopefully this is a relatively concise video for you. Yeah, sorry, a bit later than normal, but actually we've got some more information than most other people did at the time, so that's kind of cool. So good luck tomorrow in the Community Day event. I know a lot of us don't have communities, but I think we can all get something out of it anyway. Oh, the Waterbury Studio tour video is actually finished. I just need to press the go button on it, which will be next week. So stay tuned for that. It's quite funky. I don't think I've ever seen it edited this way before. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's worth watching anyway. There's some pretty epic music in there. So until then, brush up on your spells, get your wands ready, Wizards Unite.